Shiba Inu coin dropped recently due to the general cryptocurrency dip, but it could be in store for a rebound. So be sure to smash the like button for more crypto. The Wall Street Journal reported that cryptocurrency investors, specifically those dropping money into Ethereum and Dogecoin, have been selling their crypto investments due to concerns about heightened government intervention, adding to recent pressure on cryptocurrencies. Much of the reason for the dip is there's not much hype anymore for these cryptocurrencies. You'll notice a lot of the gains in April were tied to the social media hype that surrounded Tesla CEO's Elon Musk's appearance on Saturday Night Live, and the common tweets about cryptos from Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban. The hype has died down, which has led to less quick investments into the cryptos. Shiba Inu coin is expected to climb again. There isn't a lot of momentum behind the coin at the moment, but active buyers could inspire the coin's value to rise. It has been a turbulent time for many top cryptocurrency coins over the past 7 days, though many have made some gains over the past day. Shiba Inu is up around 9.5% on the day, having been down around 20% over the past week. The meme token, which presents itself as a rival to Dogecoin and uses the same breed of dog as its mascot, is currently worth $0.68 with a market cap of $2.68 billion. Dogecoin is currently worth $0.32 with a market cap of $41.8 billion. There is no information on the person who created Shiba Inu. They are known by the pseudonym Ryoshi, which is regarded as a bad sign in terms of legitimacy. Investopedia states, one of the best ways to protect yourself is to thoroughly research the individual team members of a project before you invest. Chester Spatt, professor of finance at Carnegie Mellon University's Tepper School of Business, told Newsweek, I would encourage investors to be very cautious about new tokens, but what do you guys think? Bitcoin is one of the only major cryptocurrency tokens to see a rise in price over the past 7 days, up 7.4% in that time. It is currently up around 9.5% on the day, to a price of around $39,000 and a market cap of around $733 billion. All figures are subject to change due to the volatile price of cryptocurrencies. Other popular tokens such as Ethereum and Dogecoin sank last week. Dogecoin by around 14%, but have made some recovery over the past 24 hours. Meanwhile, a petition calling on trading platform Robinhood to list Shiba Inu has gained more than 130,000 signatures. Robinhood currently makes 7 cryptocurrencies available for trading on its platform: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, and Litecoin. It is unclear when or if Robinhood will list Shiba Inu on its platform. The company has previously declined to discuss with Newsweek the process it uses to select tokens or other tradable assets. Shiba Inu price could soar. Shiba Inu price had been locked in a descending channel since June 3, before overcoming the channel's upper boundary on June 12 and followed up by today's 10% gain. The favorable price action developed after a brief decline below the May 19 low, creating a bear trap for some investors. As long as Shiba Inu price remains above the May 19 low, SHIB investors should be focused on the upside potential for the rookie cryptocurrency. However, if Shiba Inu price does register a daily close below the May 19 low, this rebound will have been just a dead cat bounce. Assuming that the estimate average is correct, it would equal a 66% gain for Shiba Inu price from the current price and elevate SHIB near the May 24 high at $0.204. Something to analyze with the digital asset up 10% today. This is good for us that are holding on to Shiba Inu, so be sure to comment below if you are invested in Shiba Inu coin. Popular cryptos Dogecoin and Shiba Inu form a part of the meme category. They reached market caps of as high as $85 billion and $13 billion earlier this year respectively, despite the absence of a clearly defined use case. Exchange-based tokens, such as Binance Coin, UOBI token, and others, are part of the ban as well. These are issued by crypto exchanges. Users, if they hold such tokens, receive discounts on trading fees or other benefits like receiving airdrops or participating in yield farms or initial exchange offerings. Subscribe and like for more videos like this.
I think both Bitcoin and Ether are in this situation. Tell me why we shouldn't expect bearish trades, bearish moves, bearish price behavior for these cryptos for, a good portion of this year.
Short-term price doesn't matter. We're talking about the greatest wealth transfer in history. We're literally watching everyone from individuals to corporations to financial institutions to now countries decide that they want a transparent, programmatic, certain monetary policy. It flies in the face of the existing system. We don't know what the next thing that's going to happen in the existing system is, and therefore that uncertainty leads to fear. And so what ultimately happens is that you are seeing people around the world, over 100 million individuals, now all the way up to countries, say, we need something that has certainty in the monetary policy. And when you have a fixed supply asset and there is ever increasing demand, and over long periods of time, more and more people, companies, corporations, financial institutions, and countries come in and start to adopt it, the US dollar price has to go up to accommodate everyone. It's the only thing that can happen if you believe in supply and demand economics.
Let me get your final thought here, and I'll bring Brian back in as well. Anthony, you just mentioned something that's very key here. There's fear. There's fear, and you ascribe the fear to the concern about what monetary policy is going to be. But my guess is that there is also fear on behalf of the central bankers who govern monetary policy, on behalf of Treasury secretaries or finance secretaries who are concerned that crypto is a threat to the traditional monetary system, and therefore they will step in to try and regulate it or do away with it. What do you say?
The Bitcoin is one of the most regulated currencies in the United States today, right? It is harder to start a Bitcoin company in the state of New York than it is to start a traditional financial company. You actually have to get more licenses. You have to get more regulation approvals to start that Bitcoin company rather than a traditional financial company. Also, on top of that, we already described, it's taxed more aggressively than any other currency in the United States. If I want to go spend Bitcoin, I have to pay capital gains tax to actually spend it, yet people are still adopting it. And so I think that's ultimately what people should be paying attention to here. Despite all of the obstacles, all of the friction, people still want this. And I don't think it's going away anytime soon.
Brian, are governments likely to quash crypto?
Well, they haven't yet. And what we've seen really is a move towards, thoughtful regulation. And if you look at what's happened here in the U.S., I mean, they could have squashed it a long time ago, and they haven't. And I think that's because part of this isn't just about, hey, let's, a currency innovation. There is actually a lot of stuff being built on it, Tyler, as you guys mentioned in the beginning, on these smart contracts, stuff like decentralized finance. This is a pretty big industry right now. So I think thoughtful regulation is where we're going to. We do have regulation. I'm an SEC registered investment advisor. I have to comply with all those rules. So the idea that Bitcoin is unregulated is really a misnomer. It is regulated. That being said, I certainly understand why central bankers might get concerned. Right. And I'll give you breaking news.
Popular mode of transferring value for the last several years.
Good morning, Dom. So one of the core features of Bitcoin is that its public ledger, which stores all token transactions in its history, is visible to everyone.